welcome back to yet another episode here from Ants. And let's start by filling up some of this water we have. So I think something like this. And then we have finalized another evolution. And what that means is that we have actually gotten to the Ripping Crash level 3. And if we speed up this evolution and then evolve the carrier ant mutation 3 and speed it up as well, then we will actually gain the ability to mutate all of our carrier ants to the level 8, which is great. I have also discovered this new button we actually got when we evolved the enhance for the carrier ants, and it actually allows us to enhance our ants, which makes them attack more and have a better defense, but they still have the same march speed and health. So that is interesting that they are able to do that, and I will be slowly over the week upgrading all of our ants to the latest level we have. Then I thought that what we could do was first to try was first to go over here into our rewards and open all of our lucky orange insect eggs. So let's open our 5-star. We got a 5-star scorpion. Interesting. Then we have this lucky 3-star insect egg. So let's open both. We got 2 jumping spiders. Then we have this lucky orange insect eggs. So let's see what we get right now. We got a jumping spider and an atlas beetle. And then we have quite a lot of lucky orange insect eggs, so let's open all of them and see what we get. And we got quite a lot of stuff, which is interesting. We've gotten quite a lot of these orange insects, as you can see, which we will use in a moment. Look at the amount of insects we have gotten just from this, and we will be using those in a moment, as I said. But I thought that the main course of this episode we could spend by doing something we did quite a while ago, which is to changing the layout. And I thought that we could change the layout. So I thought we could first change this layout, but for that to happen we need to first unlock the latest area we have and do it all up. So cue the speed up. And so that is the last area of our anthill completed. If we go into our ornament, we can see that we have finally reached the biggest rectangle we can ever unlock in this game of an anthill. However, now we should be able to do to change the layout, but for that apparently we need to build all the buildings. We do not have enough population, but maybe if we build an extra space for our ant population. Well then, let's wait for our number of ants to grow back again. And while that is happening, I might point out that we have actually reached VIP level 7, which means that right now we have gotten all of these new stuff. We have a new resource support load capacity, as well as the specific resources gathering speeds and capacities increased, as well as the healing pool is increased. So all of that is great. We should be able to speed up this upgrade of the evolution fungi. Let's see if we are capable of upgrading our fungi, and the answer to that is that no. So let's build one of these plant farms like this. Nice. And we are quite not far from getting the level 9 carrier ant to be able to hatch it, which then we can actually, once we get our evolution fungi to level 25, we should be able to get the advanced carrier ants hatch, which will get us in the end the level 10, and then the assault soldier ants should give us the basically level 11 of the ant. But I think that for now we will be shifting our attention from that onto probably zone fight, because I would like really much to have this assemble colony evolution, which basically grants us one more rally membership, which is quite useful. And we can also enhance our point bonus, because it's always greater to have a point bonus, especially if you can get stuff for it. That also reminds me, we have this new event, Treasure Beach. You can see I have been doing quite a lot of different stuff and unlocking different things. And if I go and claim this reward and this reward, we should be able to claim all three of these clams for doing rows. So we get a tertiary egg and a spore, some soldier's reform chest, and exotic fodder. Okay. And we got also quite a lot of these balls, which we can then basically use as one of those games you have in the casino, where you shoot them out and see where they land. And so let's try what happens if we do this. Okay, we got quite a lot of points. Maybe I would like to try with this one. Let's see what happens. Okay, that was not bad. Let's do this one. Oh, that was really good. Let's do that one again. Now we got this extra 10 fortune pearls. So let's use this 10 one. That was not good for us. Let's do... The side ones seem to be the best for us. So let's do the side ones. And we got 10 more fortune pearls. So let's do maybe like one of 10, but from the side. Okay. And with that, I think we got some of these points. Cool. We actually do not have that few of them, so that's great. And actually, we got this ant right, so we have done all of the season 2 special ant evolution activated special ants. We have unlocked all of the season 2 special ants for the Conquer place, and we have gotten. What is this? We got a new golden ant? I don't remember getting one. Did we get a new golden ant? Oh, we did. We got the Siphomermex remorses. We won't be using it, but I did not know we got it. Must have not realized it. Oh, and in fact, we could go to the May store and maybe, because I looked at all of the ants we have, and actually, from those that we have, the ones that I plan on having in the future are just the hairy panther uh, and the weaver ant. So I think this is for the hairy panther and this is for the weaver ant. These are exclusive parts for the awakening of special ants, and so let's buy this one just to try it. And I don't know how that one does this, but I imagine that we go here and maybe we how does one unlock this? Oh, wait, if we go into the Weaver Ant, there is no mention of upgrading it, but if I am reading correctly, we first need it to be on level 50 and having all 8 of its skills unlocked. So yeah, it seems that if I understood correctly from the wiki, that is the only way we are going to be able to awaken our Weaver Ant by actually upgrading it to level 50 and unlocking all of its special skills, which is quite a bummer because yeah, that means that that will happen in a long time and not right now. So I wanted to have it quicker, but apparently you cannot have that. But I think that right now we should be able to build our wet soil, our final wet soil, which is the one resource we are struggling a lot right now with. And then we should be able to build our final leaf cutter. So let's fill in this place right here and build our final leaf cutter, and with that we should be able, I hope so at least, be able to change this layout, unless of course okay, so it seems it does not want to use that because I do not want to pay it, so probably the changing of our layout is only for the paid version of this, which is again very stupid, but I guess. So let's do this manually. Let me think what should go where. And once I am done thinking, I think I will start this rearrangement. I think I have an idea of how to do this. So let's do the second speed up of this episode and transform this ugly anthill, which originally looked very cool, but I think that since we overgrew, it does not seem that good anyway anymore. So let's try fixing that and do a new version of this right now. And now let's quickly start upgrading our insects, because today we have the special day for getting more XP from insects. So let's quickly start them up. And now let's replace some of our old insects by the new ones we have. So first let's go for the scorpion. We have the level 5 as with star 5 instead of star 4. So let's replace the one we had by this one. Anyway, so here we are. We can see finally the last arrangement we will have of this anthill. I have decided to divide it into different sections and then divide the buildings according to their colors. So here in the top left corner, we can see we have the uh, what are they called? Aphids. The aphids, which I thought were looking very similar to the juicy bunnies, so I put them together into this kind of triangular shape because I thought it would look cool, and I combined it with this, with our three plant depots, which I combined with this tree, and combined it also with this place where we have the plant farms. So this is like the green corner. So that is also why I put in here, you can see here the other farms for plants. So I put here also the ornament center because that's also green. So we got this green center, green top left corner. Then I thought I could transition into this reddish place, but I did not have any useful buildings, so I just used these chill lips we got from an event, as well as uh, this is the the pink place for the pink ornaments. Then here we have uh, the meat farm, where I was usually trying to use the fact that we got always these four places for farms in each of these fountains or farm places. So I thought it would be really cool if we got all six places around the main product main fountain or farm or whatever it is to complete the hexagon. So that's why I always tried to put in here decorations that were matching color in terms of color, which is why you can see that I do not have any bluish things here for our water things because we did not have enough blue decorations. But anyway, then we got in here the wet soil farms, and then I decided to make the uh, down left, the bottom left corner, uh, the worker ant nest triangle, similar to the aphids that are on top, and also in place of the plant depots, I put the meat depots, so we got all three of them here. Here we got the sand piles, which produce sand, as well as the last decor that kind of match them. Then here I decided to, since we got, this is the place I put the wet soil uh, part of the anthill. So we got the main wet soil pile, as well as the wet soil depots. And I thought that the worker ant habitats had similar colors, so I put them right next to it. And then we have the uh, water section. So we got the first farm for water, and here is the last farm for water. But this farm of water is also next to our two reservoirs we got, as well as our three water or ice-based decors, which are great. And then I decided to top off this bottom part of the anthill with our insect section. So we got all of these insects. In fact, let's collect them. So here we have our three farms as well as everything else. Then we have this meat farm, and then since this is our main sand place, I decided to put next to it our sand depots. So here we have our sand depots. And here I realized that we had this Halloween phantom decoration which had three colors, purple, white and orange. So I decided to put all the spare decorations that I did not know where to put them. So I put them around it to kind of complement the color. So here you can see a white decoration, a pink one which is like purple plus white. Here we can see an orange and white, like a lightish orange, and here we have a more darkish orange. And then in here I put all of the fossils that I did not know what to do with them, so I kind of tried to arrange them in a way that was okay, but yeah. Then if we go on top, this is the very top of our base, we have the entrance. And right next to it is all of our ant nests. So we got the guardian, shooter, and carrier ant nests all divided. And in between them is all of our rally centers for all of our armies. And we can see that I thought that the last thing we could put in here that was also kind of like about war and stuff. So I put in here the Alliance Center, which has, you know, the reinforcement button, so we can help our alliance members. So that one, and also we got the troop tunnel, which I mean, it literally has a button named battle, so that's why I put it in there. And then we got this corner, the top right corner, which is like the miscellaneous stuff, whatever I did not know what to put, I put in here. It is mostly brownish, but it is also, you can see this part is gray. I decided to make the main triangle out of the most important places. So we got the special ant habitat where we station special ants. We got the soldiers reform pool where we can upgrade our shooters and stuff like that. We got our trophy storeroom where we can do our warzone construction. We got the troop tunnel, the tunnel of Yule, I mean. Then we have the treasure depot and the troop camp. So that's all the places we can basically be upgrading our ants. In here in the bottom we have the seasoned troop camp, which is currently useless because our alliance is not in a season, but maybe once we will. And I thought it was the healing pools looked very similar to the color of this decoration, so I put it around it and I kind of isolated it a bit. And then at last we have this top corner where we have these cocoon mediums all together. And then I decided to put our sentinel tree, which was like very dark, so I put our dark claw next to it. And also I put the evolution meteorite, which is, you know, gray. So I put all of these crystal pedestals, which are also gray decorations next to it. So it should look good as well. And then at last we have the main place, which is where the queen is. So we got the queen, that's the center of the whole anthill. And then around her on the top, I decided to put our exotic piece. So if any other ruler wants to water our pea, is right next to the queen. So it's pretty easy to do that. And right next to it, I thought that, you know, this is a green tree that is sprouting from the depths of the anthill. So that sounds like the essence of life. So what is also an essence of life than a rebirth? So I put the healing pools next to it, and I thought this emerald gogok looked very similar to those healing pools, so I put it right next to it. Then on the bottom we have the fungi section of our Anthill. So both of our depots, our native fungi, and all of our leaf cutters, as well as our feeding ground, because I wanted it to be also accessible for us to just open the game and do everyday tasks. So I just, whenever I have to refill leaf cutters or refill the feeding ground, I just go down and go supply, do this, and can close the game again. So it is pretty good for cutting time spent. Then in here we have the purple corner where I put all of the important stuff, mainly the evolution fungi, but we have also the crystal mine and the toxic fungi, and also these gem henges, which seemed to match the color, so I put them as well here. And these are the purple buildings that I also wanted to be right next to my queen, so they are very easy to access just from opening the game. In here we have the first orange part, which is the ladybug habitat. So I put in here another few orange decorations. And in here we have the other orange section, which is the mutation pool with the other two decorations of that kind, because I thought that we could balance out the orangeness on both sides of the queen, and to not only balance color but also to make some contrast. Since this is the purple side, I decided to make a blue side on the other side of the queen. So here we have the blue buildings that are important for us. So we have the special nest where we can hatch our ants. We have the mutation flora where we can mutate our ants, and we have the underground cave where we can do our cave challenge and our maze. And so that would be it. But I should not forget the most important thing, and that is that since we have gotten to level 25, we have actually unlocked this avatar frame, the Laurel Crown, which we can get after reaching level 25 of our Anthill. And to be honest, I feel like it is more fitting for us than this uh, first appearance decoration. So let's use this one. And yeah, we got finally a new um, skin. But with that, I'm afraid that will be all for today. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.